Taba's approach, content driven and teacher and student collaboration, is where both teacher and students work together to identify needs, design lesson, and choose learning activities, making students actively participating in the learning process. Taba's characteristics. Bottom up. Curriculum start in the classroom, not just from the ministry or principal. Teachers and students shape it together. Student and teacher center. Both groups help decide the content and activities. Develops and adapt. The curriculum changes based on the student's progress. Students are active participants. Students take part in discussion, activities, and decision, not just sit and listen. The 7th step, a clear process to follow, but still flexible. The first step is diagnose of needs. The teacher check what students struggle with. Example, students take a short reading test. Many cannot find the main idea. The second one, formulating objectives. The teacher set learning goals based on the needs. Example, students will be able to identify the main idea in the paragraph. The third one, selecting content. Choose materials that fit the goal. Example, short paragraphs, simple stories. The fourth one, organizing content. Arrange from simple to difficult. Example, start with 3 to 4 sentence paragraph, then move to longer passages. The fifth one, selecting learning experience. Choose activities that help students learn. Example, group discussion. The sixth step, organizing learning experience. Put the activities in a logical teaching order. The seventh step, evaluation. Check if the objectives were met. Example, students complete a short worksheet where they identify the main idea independently. The Taba model helped the students to think critically because it helped the students with the content and activities. It also creates an active learning environment where students participate, discuss, explore, and learn through experience.
Good evening. My name is Ronaldo Roberts, and I will basically be presenting on the Tyler aspect of the curriculum theory. To begin, an individual must understand what exactly a curriculum is. By definition, a curriculum is a structured plan of what a student is expected to learn. This includes the lesson, the content, activities, and assessments that guide their educational experiences. It serves as both a roadmap for teachers and a framework for student learning. Basically, this is a structured system that teachers and various people may come together to put in place to facilitate the learning of students. Students are typically expected to follow these guidelines to achieve various educational goals. Now, to get into the specifics, a Tyler-type curriculum, also called the Tyler Rationale, is a classic curriculum development model created by Ralph Tyler in 1949. It is regarded as one of the most influential frameworks in education due to the structure and its application. Tyler's model is built around 4 fundamental questions. These questions are: what educational purpose should the school seek to attain? What educational experiences can be provided to attain these purposes? How can these educational experiences be effectively organized? And finally, how can we determine whether these purposes are being attained? So, what this is basically saying, in the very first question, what educational purpose should the school seek to attain? This refers to setting clear learning objectives. So you can ask yourself these basic points. What should students know? What skills should they develop? And what attitude or values should they acquire? And the second point, what educational experience can be provided to attain these purposes? These are basically learning activities planned to meet the goals, such as classroom lessons, group work, experiments, field trips, and even projects. These experiences must logically lead to the objective. That's a determining factor, or rather, a recurring terminology when it comes to the Tyler model. Everything is done logically or systematically. And the third step, this step is basically how can these educational experiences be effectively organized? So, Tyler emphasizes organizing learning activities so they build on each other, from simple to complex, from known to unknown, from concrete to abstract. This means learning more coherent and meaningful. And the final step, how can we determine whether these purposes have been attained? These may involve things that relate to evaluations, activities such as tests, projects, even observations and portfolios. Evaluation essentially checks if students achieve the intended objective. Some key features of the Tyler type curriculum: it is objective based. It's very focused on clear measurable goals, a linear model. Steps follow each other logically, organized and systematic, and outcome driven. It is also criticized. Some critics say it's too rigid and may not fully support creativity and unexpected learning.